law of nature.
I like it. I like it a lot. Especially if Yums is going to be playing it, he's somehow hyper aware in every single team fight. Let's see how Red Esports is going to conclude their composition.
Wait. Grok, if I'm not mistaken, mana remove as well.
Yes,
so,
mana also removed.
So that means Grok can also play very aggressively. Towards clearing wave in the early game.
Yep, he probably, honestly, he will, if he gets a Sky Guardian helmet, he'll basically never go back to base. Ever. There's just no need for him to do so. We have the Natan and as well as the Minotaur for the side of Red Esports. So it looks like it's going to be a 4-1 if they can get the initial setup and maybe Hayabusa chunks out. Natan cleans up.
They do have the burst damage and also have tank melted towards the late game with the Nathan, but now waiting for the Selangor Red Giant. It is Roger going to be a jungler or is it going to be a gold lane? Waiting for the answer?
I think it's a little tough, right? I don't think there is a better gold laner at this point. Maybe Claude, I suppose, if they need to like have a hyper-mobile gold laner to get away from Minotaur. Tank busters don't seem like a good idea. I feel like Roger at the end of the day is not too bad. It just feels awkward to play an assassin, and the only one available being Nolan at this point for... Or, I mean, they could go for Lancelot if they wanted to, but I don't think Sakai's is that kind of guy.
Alright, I think this is the assassin matchup that I wanted to see today. Nolan against Hayabusa, both, I'll say buff towards the two of them. And I want to see how much effective it is in the Land of Dawn, especially during the team fight.
Waiting for, gotta click it every single time. Thank you, as we unpause the game and head right back in.
Snap, snap, snap. And as you said it, let's get back into the game to see how Red Esports will fare up against the Selangor Red Giant, especially coming into the early game. We want to see whether Selangor Red Giant will utilize the damages that they have in this early game or not. But Yums!
Kim is in so much trouble. He's about to die here. One more. Oh, the fear! Lands in time! But the nature's barrier! Yums is like, nah! You ain't walking away for free. First blood achieved straight away and Cram. This is so annoying. Iris, he missed out so much EXP.
Wait, how?
What happened?
I don't know, because the first skill that you pick up was Guardian's Barrier. So like, where does the damage come from?
I mean, natural base stats, even Owl doesn't hit level 2 on time. Okay, first off, let's talk about emblems. Because Innocent, he's not running his usual Quantum Charge. He's going straight into Warcry and Master Assassin. So he wants to win this lane hard.
I mean, it seems like going to his favor. All having a difficulty to staying alive in his lane. Even though Grace is there to help out a little bit with the healing, but it's not going to be enough. He has to recall, and this probably going to cost him miss some wave.
Yep. Oh, look at that. We saw the 0.5 seconds of a 30% slot.
Hey, at least the ult hits. It hit. Usually, he has to ask for help to set up, but now he doesn't need to, right?
I mean, true. I don't know. I just thought it was such a weird change. They're like, we want to nerf his mobility, but at the same time, we want to make sure that his ult is still useful. Here's a 0.5 second slow at 30%. 30% is so negligible.
Hey, in the hand of professional players, it's not gonna be negligible.
I mean, I better see it this game. I'm unconvinced for now. The CC is good onto Iris because he's losing so much EXP. He hasn't even hit level 4 on time, allowing Sakai's to take this turtle for free.
Oh, no. I mean, it's for free. I mean, Red Esports, I'm not sure. I mean, probably because they kind of lose a lot of the lanes in the top lane, in the bottom lane, so it focuses them not to take this fight.
I mean, they're losing on every single front. The only person who's doing somewhat well is Kim, and even he's at a recovery phase.
Yeah, Kim is recovering. All is losing the lane against Innocent. Still level 3, while Innocent is already level 4. And the same thing can be said towards Iris in the EXP lane. Based on this situation, Selangor Red Giant just might dominate this game.
I mean, speaking of which, oh my goodness, Grace just gets blown up here. A really good call from Yums, knowing that the rest of his team can actually close the distance and keep up with him. Iris now in a lot of trouble. The Fracture is already out from Sakai's, but he's been invading this side of the map for a while. Cram just covering him to make sure that Sakai's can steal it.
They're not gonna stop this aggression, and Red Esports, they have to find a way out. Otherwise, I mean, this situation just gonna continue, and Red Esports, they're not gonna be able to do anything.
I mean, Sensui has, I have not seen Sensui ult a single thing so far. He has not been able to find 1v1 opportunities, and when he does, he's dealing with Cram, who's got like way more health than he should have at 3 minutes.
I think that was one of the points that you brought forward. Like for Sensui, yeah, Shadow Kill, quite a good ult, but like, who is he gonna target on?
There's no,
Grab,
yeah,
grab.
there's literally no winning matchup unless you like commit really hard, break the passive from Stormy, and then wait for your ult to come back up in 60 seconds. Oh wait!
oh,
Oh,
no.
oh! The Black and Vice already came down quickly with the quad channel. He manages to almost get out of there. The Oki channel kill dodges, but now Iris looking for a trade back, cracking open the Aurora, and now Cram should be the next to fall. That Revitalize gonna keep him up for only so long, but Innocent here manages to rotate in time. Iris misses the onward, and Grace getting hit by the Lycan Pound, still alive. In the meantime, Stormy does find a glowing wand of his own, but Selangor Red Giants 2 kills off of that, 2 for 1 in a matter of fact, in favor of SRG.
I mean, a 2K goal lead network currently. I mean, if they continues on with the second turtle tech, it's just going to increase. But wow, wild charge, an easy answer for Sky to finish it to finish us off the job.
Okay, all right. Good setup as well. Looks like SRG back into their winning ways. Iris here to try and disrupt. Gloria's pathway. Oh, the flicker forward to try and knock him up, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Sensui, he gets the steal. And now the fracture from Sakai. He's so low. Manages to get the kill. Wait, no. Stormy manages to get the kill despite Sakai's retributing Iris. He finally achieves his Thunder Belt, but it's looking a little late here. Innocent already has completed he's already completed his own items, and worst yet,
But at least I can still see some decision making from Red Esports. They know they have to do something to get out of this trouble. And at least they try to steal the turtle and it managed to work. But of course, at the same time, they have to trade some of the life towards Selangor Red Giant.
I mean, I don't know how much life they actually have to trade, right? Guys, he's got so much damage. He's already got 2 Fury Hammers, and even with the Minoan Fury from Grace, they don't take much. They just dive him underneath that turret. They know that Innocent is so far ahead. Worse yet, with the Sky Piercer, there's not much quote-unquote running to do as the guy fractures Kim to the ground.
Like I said, now Nolan has no problem setting up the kill. That 0.5 slow is enough to make sure he get a kill towards Kim.
Come on, he's 3 levels ahead of Kim. He's 3 levels ahead. He is one-shotting the poor kid. This poor child cannot breathe.
But currently, Selangor Red Giant is slowly taking that form of death ball. I mean, they kills and kills. I feel like they don't care. At this moment, they just go ahead with it. Whoever they saw, they're just gonna try and get a kill.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing just strong fundamentals. I don't think SRG are doing anything too crazy. Even Yums knows that, so he can't do anything about it. Wild Charge comes through! No way! The timing! He already used all 4 of his shadows, and Yums flexes on him!
Ah, that nice rotation from Skies, helping out Yums. What a bait! What a bait!
God, they're getting outclassed here. It's not a good look for Red Esports right now. No way. No, that's so disrespectful.
This sheer confidence coming in from Selangor Red Giant. I mean, the start of the game where they're already winning 3 lanes. 3 lanes, they dominate, and it shows that how, over time, this grows bigger and bigger. 6K goal lead at 7 minutes mark. Honestly, I'm not sure what Red Esports could do at this point of time to make a comeback.
I think.
I mean, if you want to say you want to wait for all, look at how Selangor Red Giant controlling the map space. They are not letting any resources get into Red Esports side.
Yeah, I mean, the orange buff has been stolen away. Like, this is the 3rd orange buff being taken away from Sensui. He basically can't play the game now. Like, all of the lanes have lost, and now the jungle is the only part left that's being influenced. And I think that it felt like SRG... Essentially, SRG have just invested really, really well. They opened up a fixed deposit, and now they're enjoying the benefits of compounding interest.
And even now, Innocent is, I mean, I would say confidently moving around because 5 kill ahead, 5-0-1 in terms of the KDA. And if you look at the goal differences, 7,600 compared to 5,400 for all. And now, in the mid side,
they begin the fight. The Glorious Pathway is there to completely zone. They try to go for the one-shot, but Skies, honestly, he doesn't even need to hit the abilities. He just needs to stand there to be a threat. That's another T2 falling down into the hands of SRG. They've developed the 8.4k lead, and off of this first Lord, they're probably going to get an inhibitor and set up for checkmate.
8k goal lead in the 8-minute mark. 1,000 per minute.
1,400 per minute. Now going to almost 1,500 a minute.
And at the same time, there is no more turret in the outer side. So only inhibitor turret is still standing, which by now, Selangor Red Giant is just waiting for that lot to come alive for them to take.
Yeah, they can guarantee an inhibitor, and I think that's the worst part. Oh, dude, they're even looking at these level differences. It's like,
Sent to level 10, while we see Sky is already reaching level 14. Even if Sensui want to replicate what he did towards the turtle, trying to steal that lot, it's not going to be easy because the differences in terms of retribution damage.
Yeah, honestly, I felt like Sakai's was wasting time sitting there. He could have increased the GPM. He could have looked to break a record at this point, but instead, he'd rather just flex a little and play with air horns and then get the lore to close this out. He shows no mercy whatsoever.
I feel... I don't know what to feel about this game, but still...
The conceal, and the conceal was already spotted out. Luckily, no battle spells were used, but the entropy from Owl keeps him alive.
Just taking a chill pill, they don't need to force it. They know the win is already in their hand. They just need to let it play out. While Red Esports, currently we need to discuss on the capability of them making their defenses. I mean, they do have Vexana with the Eternal Guard. I think it's still enough for them to clear one wave, but...
I mean, he's level 9, they're currently 23,000, and Kim was the only one who was... I mean, Owl was the only one who was earning money, quote-unquote. I don't think he has his second item complete. I think all he has right now is a glowing wand.
Does he have Holy Defense, but it's already been popped.
And they start to begin the fight. Eternal Guard is already out to try and protect this inhibitor turret. Entropy as well to speed things up. Innocent is going to finish off that inhibitor, quickly hops away. Selangor Red Giants with the 11k goal lead will work off of that second wave to make something happen. No, they go for the full reset. It's time to farm some stats for SRG.
I think one of the questions or discussion that we were supposed to do was either Innocent will break the record for GPM. Considering a gold laner has been left behind toward this meta, it's more towards Assassin.
The jungglers, yeah.
But looking at the Skies, I mean, he's just having the time of his life. I mean, you... Was that necessary? That wasn't necessary.
He's trying to mess. He's trying to get into Cram's head. He's just like, oh, nothing's going bad in this game. Proceeds to wall the wave. I'd be furious as well. He's so disrespectful. They know they have checkmate angle. It's just 70 seconds before the game technically ends.
They literally say, I don't need this out for you guys.
Oh, that blows. That blows. But Owl recently got his Holy Glaive. So, sorry, a Divine Glaive. So at this point, I'm curious where he is in his item build path. Has he already finished all three? Winter Crown, get rolled. Winter Crown, get rolled. I'm sorry, Sensui. I'm sorry, guys, did you like that? But can you blame him?
I mean, nothing can be done. The differences in terms of itemization here with 11k gold lead. I'm pretty sure even if there's no Winter Crown, he could just swap out Immortality, but in the bottom side.
Oh my god, Owl is trapped. He knows he's trapped. He gets hit. Oh my goodness, he explodes. Where did he go? I blinked and he's gone! And now SRG walking into the base 4-3, flickering wild charge onto 2, finds it. Iris takes out Yup, but he gives his life in sacrifice as the rest of SRG crack open the crystal. An insanely dominant game number 1 by SRG.
12 minutes is all they need to end the game, to dominate from the start all the way until the end. And I would have to say that it is an almost perfect game.